Okay, so we're going to make these really beautiful rainbow names. And what I've done to help you make sure that the letters of your name are spread out evenly is I've given you your name printed out in a grid. And you're going to fold the piece of paper in half. No matter where the letters line up, you're folding the paper in half. Now, for those of you that have an odd number of letters, like I do here, I have the A in the middle. Then you're going to take your big piece of paper and you're going to fold that in half, just like this. And the way that your name paper is folded and your big piece are folded should be like the same. So I have my A on the fold. So I'm going to draw my capital letter A all the way from the top to the bottom on the fold, just like that. Then I'm going to fold my paper back up, and I fold my little paper back up too. And I'm going to draw my capital letters just like this from top to bottom, and I'm just putting the B-E-T-H on this side of the folded line, filling that space up and fitting all of the letters. Flip over this one, flip over the little one, so I can see those letters. I'm actually going to go backwards here because I'm going to go from the middle to the edge. And if you go from the middle to the edge, you typically are able to make more space. All the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. So see how I've done that? I've laid out those letters so that they all fit and they take up those big area, that big area. And what happens is it creates these negative spaces between the letters, which is what we're going to color in. Okay, now here is Lucy has even letters. So her fold ends up actually on one of those lines. So I'm just showing you an example real quick of a name that has an even number. And I'm actually going in fast forward mode. So the C and the Y go on this side of the fold. And then I flip it over. And the U and the L go on the other side. And then when I open it up, it has a nice big Lucy right there. Okay, I'm going to show you another name. This is Zoey. Zoey only has 3 letters, but they are an odd number of letters. So here's another example. So I folded my piece of paper, and on this time, it folds on a letter. Fold my big piece of paper. So I put that letter that got folded on first, then fold my paper. The E goes on this side of the fold, and the Z goes on this side of the fold. All right, I'll show you how I finish that one up later. Now, once you have your name penciled out and the teacher's checked it, you can use these really cool things. Now, you don't want to squeeze it. Don't squeeze it. Gently hold it, and this ink will come out. And this is permanent ink, so you want to be careful with it. This is called India ink, and it's black, and it's permanent, and it's waterproof. So we can use our watercolors with it. And we are using these like permanent markers, just gently holding the bottle. Don't squeeze it out. Gentle, gentle. Drawing over our pencil lines. What's also nice about this is it dries really, really fast. So if you have enough time and it dries, and I'm just going to take a piece of paper and fan it a little bit, and it dries really fast. Then you can even start painting today. We'll see how far we get today. So after it dries, then you can start painting. Remember, when we use watercolors, we first put a dot of water in each one of our watercolors. And that kind of activates them and gets them ready for us. Then we just soak up the paints onto our brush. And we're going to paint in each one of these spaces a different color. So behind my E was one space, and inside my E is another space. So there are 2 different colors there. See how I did that? Now between my L and my I, I've created 2 different spaces. So it's going to be a different color than between my E and my L. So on and so forth. And I'll just show you, I'm just going to speed up and show you how I paint this in. Filling in each space with a different color. right, I'm just about finished there. So I finished this one up. Now, this has a lot of spaces because I have a lot of letters in this name. I'm going to show you my Zoey example, which only has 3 letters, so it has fewer spaces, but those spaces are bigger. The same rule applies. Each one of those spaces is going to be a different color. Now I'm not going to go and paint the whole time on this video. I'm just going to skip ahead to the finished product, but you can see I start painting this in. I'm painting that part in red. I'm going to paint the rest of them in using each color, or each space being a different color. Alright, and here it is all finished. This looks fantastic, and I know yours is going to look amazing and beautiful as well.